Today I'm going to show you the 6 essential measuring techniques in the kitchen. Alright, for the first one we're going to do the baking powder / baking soda method. So here we have baking soda, and this one has the pour one. Some of them you have like the open slot here and you'd scoop it. This one you need to pour it. So what we're going to do is I have a spoon here, and we're going to pour this onto the spoon. Okay, like that. And we're going to get our measuring spoons, cups, whatever you have. And for this, we're going to use half a tablespoon here, and we're just going to dump it in here over the bowl. And done. So we're not fully there yet. We're not full. So we're going to lay this down so it doesn't fall. I'm going to pick this back up. I'm going to do the same thing, pour it on there. Alright. Then pick this back up, put it over the bowl. Like that. You see now it's full and a little bit over the top. Now you take one of your flat pieces like this. This is a pasta cutter. And you just scrape it over the top. Like that. So now you have a fully even baking soda measuring cup that you can pour right into the bowl. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do the spice measuring method. So here in this container is a whole thing of cinnamon. There's a lot of cinnamon. And what you do is that you take your measuring spoons. For this one, I use a tablespoon. And what you're going to do is you're going to have your big thing of cinnamon, well my big thing, for someone else it might be smaller. And you're going to put it over a pot, or a bowl, or whatever. And you're going to gently shake it onto your measuring spoon. Like so. Maybe a bit more. Now we have a full thing of cinnamon, and if it's overflowing like this, once again take a flat surface, and we'll use this again, and scrape it over, so that there's a nice even surface, and now you got a nice thing of cinnamon that you can dump into a pot that you can use. Okay, now I'm going to show you the dip and scoop method. So I'm going to use flour for this. And it's a big bag of flour. This is the only flour I have. So what you're going to do is open it up first of all. You're going to get a spoon because you want to fluff up your flour. So you're going to put your spoon in and you're going to mix the flour on the top for me, but you'll mix the entire thing for whatever you're using if it's smaller. And this fluffens it up. Give it a quick stir. Alright. Now that we give it a quick stir, you're just going to take your measuring spoon, I'll use a tablespoon again, and you're just going to dip it in there. Do a nice big dip. Alright. So there's my big dip, and you can see that it's fully overfilled, right? Now you're going to take your thing again, my pasta cutter, your flat surface, and you're going to scrape it over top of the bag of flour, so it flows right back in there, not wasting anything. Now that's a pretty solid line of flour right there, perfect. And then we're just going to dump it into the pot, the bowl that you're going to use. Alright, now I'm going to show you the brown sugar method or the packing method. So I got some brown sugar here. This is the only brown sugar I have, and I salvaged it. It's not great, but still get the point. So we're going to scoop this brown sugar with a spoon into a measuring cup for this because I have so little. I'm going to use half a teaspoon what you do is that you would scoop this and you would put it in and you pat it down so that way it sticks. And you do it again, put it in, pat it down so it sticks. You put a bit more in there. Alright, pat it down so it sticks. Now I got full thing of brown sugar. And then if you did it correctly, if I would tip this over, it shouldn't fall out. Perfect. So now you have a perfect brown sugar and you can put it into your bowl. Okay, now we're going to do the sticky measurement method. So for this, I have, what is it called, honey. And what I did, and I'm going to use half of a tablespoon. So what you do is you heat up some water, hot water, you pour it into the half tablespoon and you dump it out. So that way you still have a bit of water in there. I don't know if you can tell. There's still a bit of water. And what this is supposed to do is supposed to help your sticky stuff like peanut butter or honey or anything like that. It's supposed to help it come out easier. So I'm going to put some honey in here. Let's take a bit. Right. Some honey in there. And now this should help it come out easier. And it's coming out. And it's empty. All the honey came out just like that. It's all empty. If you do that without it, it'll take much longer. Okay, so now last one, we have the eye level method. So what this does, or what this is I have a full glass of water here, and then you have your measuring cup, or measuring spoon, or whatever you're measuring, preferably measuring cup. But what you're going to do, so let's say I want to get to half a cup, and you can see it, but let's get to half a cup. What you're going to do is you're going to pour this in. So you're going to be eye level with the measuring cup. Right now I'm kneeling right next to it. I'm looking at the line of where half a cup is. And boom. That's half a cup. Right there. That's half a cup. All this requires you to do is be eye level with the measuring cup. So that way you have the best measurement possible. And then you can pour that exact amount of liquid into your pot or whatever you're going to use it for.